intelligence. Essentially, you could wire a neural network like the CL1 into a robot and have the robot learn in more human-like ways. Instead of just feeding it zillions of lines of code or letting it chew on huge data sets, the robot's brain might figure things out with more flexibility and energy efficiency, kind of like how humans do. And about that energy efficiency, keep in mind that large language models like ChatGPT run on massive arrays of GPUs or specialized silicon, which can burn through a lot of power. SBI technology, on the other hand, is using living neurons, which are extremely energy efficient. Think about how your own brain uses around 20 watts to keep you up and running. It's a fraction of what a big data center might use for an equivalent level of machine intelligence, though equivalent is obviously tricky to define. Cortical Labs claims that a single CL1 rack only uses a bit less than 1 kilowatt, which is like running a small microwave. Now, you might be wondering, is this system conscious? Does it feel anything? According to Cortical Labs, we're not dealing with anything that's aware of its existence. It's more of a specialized computing substrate where the neurons are grown in a carefully controlled environment that's specifically designed to harness their computational power. Ethically, of course, there are a lot of questions. Cortical Labs has said that they're following regulations from health agencies, bioethics committees, and government organizations, and they're open about the debate, especially around using human brain cells. But they argue that these are induced pluripotent stem cells, meaning they can become just about any cell type, and they're not forming full brains with consciousness. Instead, they're partial networks that happen to be fantastic at learning tasks. For those of you who are super technical, the CL1 is basically a fully programmable system with a bidirectional stimulation and read interface, meaning you can send signals in and measure signals out in real time. There's also a Python API for folks who want to integrate it into their own applications. It's a dream for researchers who want to build custom experiments or tailor the neural network to test new theories about learning, memory, or disease. Cortical Labs has been working on this for almost 6 years now. Their founder and CEO, Dr. Han-Weng Chong, and Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. Brett Kagan, have led the charge on bridging biology and silicon. The team made waves when they embedded their cell cultures in that Pong simulation, but that was just scratching the surface. Now they've got the manufacturing, the racks, the cloud platform, and a roadmap for turning this into something any big thinking researcher or innovator can hop onto. So will this lead to the next big leap in AI? It just might. Synthetic biological intelligence could be the turning point, where computers get way more natural in how they learn and adapt.